What's up? This is a special episode of Fantasm. We just got news that that Lionsgate is thinking about picking up a live action Naruto movie. So we're about to discuss that. But first, I'm the Ramen King.
I'm Anime Gamer.
And welcome to Phantasm special episode. So now, as we were saying, the Naruto live action movie, I'm as a Naruto fan, heart and soul Naruto fan, I cannot wait for this. But it's not getting that much backlash. The project isn't finalized yet. They're in the process of trying to be able to do it. They're trying to make a deal with, I don't know, Kishimoto or Viz Media or whoever has the rights, talking to them about it and see will they allow them to do it. So it's not official yet, but this is what they're trying to do. What are your thoughts? Do you think that there should be a live action Naruto movie? What are your thoughts, Anime Gamer?
Me personally, at this point, I could really care less because nowadays I usually have low expectations for live action adaptations for video games, but I'm just not going to have that same mindset where, oh, it's gonna suck or things like that. Because I know you could have that mindset, but honestly, why would you want it to suck? I mean, quoting Alpha Omegason right there, shout outs to him. But honestly, we want movies to be good. We want high expectations for them. But it's just the whole Naruto thing. It could go either two ways. It could be very good or very bad. I'm not.
People are branding the old anime movies that America's made.
Right?
Dragon Ball Evolution. Well, Avatar, that's not an anime, but it's still a live action adaptation of a cartoon that we all loved.
I would say it's like an Americanized anime type thing, like Teen Titans. But yeah.
Teen Titans, live action Teen Titans show coming to TNT.
That is right, yes. But I mean, yeah, we all know, me being devoid of the DBZ fan was more crushed how Dragon Ball Evolution was a piece of crap. Yeah, it was. But here's the thing. Dragon Ball Evolution was by 20th Fox Century. I know everybody... Yeah. I know everybody's scared. Once they hear something of a live action anime adaptation, they suddenly think back to Dragon Ball Evolution and aren't even thinking for a minute if it might be good or how it's going to work. They're just going to be posting all the negatives on what they're going to do. I understand why they're like that, because I know most of the times when Hollywood tries to do these old reboots or things like that, sometimes they don't turn out the greatest way. Or they just very weird and peculiar because they want to do them that they want to do it and not how the writer originally did it. I understand that. But I wouldn't really go into this whole mindset that's going to completely suck because we just heard about this. No, think about it this way. Dragon Ball Evolution and Last Airbender were the only two anime movies live action movies that we've got in America. Besides that, Ghost in the Shell's coming out in America. I mean, they're going to make a Ghost in the Shell movie. They're going to make an American Attack on Titan movie. And now we have this. None of those movies even came out yet. We don't even have any footage on them at all.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to not only Naruto, but Attack on Titan and Ghost in the Shell. I haven't seen much of Ghost in the Shell, but what I've seen, I liked. Now, the Attack on Titan one, I feel like we will do great on this. The story might not turn out the way we want, but them special effects will be incredible. I've seen the special effects for the live action trailer from the new Attack on Titan movie that's coming out in Japan. They're alright. Right. They're better than any other special effects I've seen in past anime movies in Japan. But when it comes to us Americans or here in Hollywood, you gotta admit, we put high budget into our special effects.
Video today, and you're right. And I've seen a video today, and again, I'm not going to just directly put someone out there, but I've just seen a video today where it seemed to me that someone was a bit of underestimating on how Hollywood works nowadays. Because well, he's pretty much saying on how Naruto could pretty much do like big shurikens, like like pocket-sized kamehamehas, aka Rasengan, Chidori, stuff like that, or like Tail Beast mode, where it's like it's so big where like Tail Beast mode is like it's like super powerful, like Pain and Sage 6 Path, where they're like so powerful, and they do these really big jutsus that are unreal. Or in like he was also play. I think I kind of stopped at halfway through the video because I was because what he was showing when I stopped showing a scene where it was I think it was early days of Naruto where where Naruto was in his first Nine Tails Chakra Cloak mode, and like when you know the scene where like Naruto punches Haku and it does like a 3-shot dramatic scene where he punches him like out of the ice barrier.
Mm-hmm.
It was trying to show how unreal that was, and it's like America can't do that, and I'm like, okay,
what?
yeah, exactly, and I'm like, well, I posted a comment about it too, where I'm like, okay, I know Hollywood will not do the greatest on the plot. I know that. I'm pretty sure they're not going to be super 100 with it. But when it comes to the special effects, we can blow that out of the water. Honestly, we could do that. We could do something like that like by 2005.
Yeah. We can blow the special effects out of the fucking water. Like, to be honest, I'm not worried about the effects. Like, people are worried about how well they're gonna adapt it. It's like, well, from a director's perspective, since I am an upcoming film director myself, like, some directors, they like to make stuff their own. Like, they envision something and they kind of want to make their own. They feel the need that they shouldn't, really, it depends on if the director's actually writing a script or not,
Mm-hmm.
but like, the screenplay or whatever. But most directors, like, they kind of, they envision what they want it to be like, and that's the point of them making the movie. They want it to make it how they envision it to be, so that's why it can be a lot different from when anyone else would do it.
Right.
But I'm kind of getting tired of negativity towards Americans making anime movies, just because past events. I mean, that was years ago. It's like the Batflick stuff. Ben Affleck being Batman because they didn't like his role in Daredevil, although that was years ago, and he did tons of other roles. He became a better actor and a great director at the same time during that time, and feel like he is gonna be a great fucking Batman. And I feel like don't you think that Lionsgate, after seeing the backlash that Last Airbender and Dragon Ball Evolution got, don't you think they're smart enough to know that they're not gonna make the same mistakes as him?
Exactly. I'm pretty sure that they would try to make it more engaging for the fans.
Yeah.
I mean,
stupid enough to do that.
I mean, this is at this point, this is 2015. So, I mean, surely, we should have people either, again, it could go where the director want to do it how they envisioned it, or they want to do it where they want to do it how fans want it to be done.
Yeah. Like, some directors have this thing of making a movie their own. Like, M. Night Shyamalan, I respect him for trying to make Avatar his own, but he just made it too much of his own. To be honest. And the director, whoever directed Dragon Ball Evolution, I respect him for trying to make it his own, but they just made it too much their own. Okay, like,
they borrowed half of that from like the last airbender, because apparently the Kamehameha was an airbending technique.
Yeah. Then the last airbender, his name was Ong. And
so
it took away the firebending, deleted use fire out of.
You have to go into different earthbending formations to form just form a pebble in the movie.
That was laughable. But other Naruto news, I want to get onto this. Like, Viz Media announced that they will be showing Boruto Naruto the movie in theaters everywhere later this year in America.
Oh, really? Really?
I am so excited for that.
This is gonna be like Japanese dub English subs, right?
It is yet to be announced. Possibility of English sub or possibility of English dub. I don't know myself.
Hey, if it's English,
I can't wait.
if it's English, Venus like catching up to Funimation.
Yeah. Yes, do it. Yes. And, like, you're learning from not the last. Don't put the last in select theaters in like some major cities in the U.S. You put this whole everywhere.
For real.
Funimation did everywhere. So
because they know they have fans.
Yeah. But also the director, who they're trying to get to direct the live action Naruto movie is Michael Gracie. He's pretty not well known. He's pretty much of an underground. Like I looked up his IMDb and saw his filmography. He made some movies. Not really, never heard of him before in my life. But I don't know his personal. I don't know how good his movies are. So
how did he get to Naruto is the question.
Yeah, maybe he's a Naruto fan.
Maybe. Well, if he's underground, then usually when it comes to underground directors that nobody knows about, they usually make the better movie.
Yeah.
It comes to adaptations.
Yeah. Like I feel like I don't know. He might do a good job. Maybe he usually the way directors get hired is if you're like super famous, like usually the way directors get hired, if you're like super famous, sometimes the company will come to you about it, or sometimes you'll just come to the company with a treatment or whatever, pitch an idea, you gotta show them your treatment and all that, and tell them what ideas you have in mind and how you can adapt the movie and all that. And if they like your idea, then they hire you. So I don't know how he got hired. To be honest, like who I could see being a director for this movie would be Zack Snyder. Okay, I'm gonna just say Zack Snyder. He can make some pretty good stuff. And who else? Peter Jackson.
Was Zack Snyder the one who did the Man of Steel movies, right? Or the Man of Steel movie? I would say he's more suited for DBZ movies, just because of that action.
He also did 300.
That's right, he did.
But or James Wan. Yes.
Oh yes, definitely.
James Wan is terrific, especially if they're going for like.
I'm not.
But like, who knows which? We don't even know which Naruto part of Naruto they're adapting. The first series or the second, or is it a completely new story?
That's the thing. I think they're gonna turn it into a completely new story. I think they're gonna maybe somehow find a way to blend the two together, which is a bit more of, I wouldn't say it's like maybe not the scary part, but something you would want to think about.
Yeah, but like a lot of people, they like originality. Like a lot of directors like to do some original stuff. Like this is not just an American problem. This pretty much mostly anyone who's a director, like Japan, they do this. Like with the live action Attack on Titan movie they have, they're like I think they're using parts of the main story, but they're going in a new direction with it. Like
they want to have someone to replace Levi, and he's saying that he's so much better, which is impossible.
Yeah, and they did that with the Death Note TV TV drama.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty. Yeah. So the plus, it's not going to be full 100, but I think that the scary part is just for people is how it's going to be executed, because I'm pretty.
Like if you want to do originality, it still has to be good. That's how some people. That's how they fall short a lot. Like if you're gonna do a new story, at least make sure the characters are still the way they are in Awesome. Like the way that adapted well. Like they're same how they are in the anime or manga, instead of just making them completely different personalities and stuff.
Right.
What I'm like curious about, like character designs, like the costume designs. Like you're gonna have, believe it or not, like you're gonna have like, I don't know. I feel like they're gonna look weird. Like
they probably will. I'm kind of scared.
I think the costumes will look. I think again, maybe it might end up looking dope, but like you don't really see like the characters are pretty colorful looking. Like their costumes are all colorful,
right?
Like soccer, for example, all that pink.
All that pink. I like it. I mean, I think Japan, like, and I'm not saying like just for plot reasons, but I think they do better with the character designs because they do implement them up, like it's almost 100%. But remember that Higurashi movie, where like,
yeah, that Higurashi movie, live action.
Yeah.
Yeah. I only think that was like a big. That wasn't even a big production movie. I think it was made by some film students or whatever.
Did it look like it?
Yeah. I mean, it didn't have no big official release on that. I think it was just something that some people just decided to make. And it was a pretty damn good adaptation from for like low budget.
Samurai X was a great adaptation too.
Yeah. I heard like Rurouni Kenshin, that was a great adaptation. I hear Death Note was pretty good. That's about it. Like I heard from some Japanese people and some Americans and Canadians, people like foreigners who stay in Japan and Japanese people, that Japanese movies kind of suck. Like they're
I heard about that.
Boring and just some are okay. A lot of people have their favorite Japanese movies, but they really like the American movies. But even if they do have to read subtitles sometimes, they still love them. I was like, yeah.
Well, some of our American movies come over there too.
Yeah, like it takes like months for them to get over there. Like the Avengers is just premiered last month, like this month actually.
Oh yeah,
this month. Like 4th of July. That's when it first premiered in Japan. Yeah, like if you ever notice while watching a movie preview or trailer on TV or whatever, and they'll say like in theaters Friday, or sometimes they'll say in theaters Friday everywhere, or whatever. That means it's everywhere in the world.
Right.
It just says nationwide and only in the U.S. Then it'll go out somewhere else. Yeah. That's how it works. And like, I remember one of my British friends, name's Alex. You watching this, Alex? Shout out to you. But he said that British movies sucks. He says all about the American movies. I'm not trying to sound America's great. No, I mean, America's great. And I'm not trying to say it's the best country in the world, because I would love to live in Japan. But
who wouldn't?
But we do make pretty dope movies. So I feel like I said earlier, the Naruto live action movie is gonna be pretty good, and I cannot wait for the trailer.
Which will probably be years later. Honestly,
I was 2017 for a trailer.
Yeah. Well, 2017, because honestly, I don't know why people are already getting mad already, because really, we haven't even gotten the Ghost of the Shell. You haven't gotten the Ghost in the Shell one yet, and that was announced like what, a year or two ago?
Yeah.
And Attack on
casting now.
So see, so we still have to wait years on end for these movies, and like again, I'm not saying I'm not saying I'm looking forward to them. I'm just gonna wait to see what happens.
Yeah, you're just like, I don't like how people just hating on it before they even see it. Like, how can you hate on something you haven't even seen yet?
Yeah, but again, I'm not. Again, it could go two ways: really, really good, or really, really bad.
I'm gonna see it regardless.
Everybody's gonna see it regardless, no matter how much they hate it.
Transformers. You hate you don't like the Transformers. You get sick of them, and you know they're not any good, but you're gonna watch them regardless because they are enjoyable as hell. No matter
exactly.
You're gonna watch it. Like that's why Michael Bay keeps making them because he knows you're gonna watch them. He doesn't care. You complain about it. He's already working on a sequel.
He probably is working on Transformers 5 right now.
Yeah. Making money.
All them more.
So, if we're still on anime movie adaptations, like to point out that they're like, they're making a corpse party anime movie. Japanese, of course. And
Alright.
making a, Ore Monogatari, aka My Love Story anime movie. I gotta say, Japan, their anime movies of, live action anime adaptations of, romance anime are pretty freaking great. Just gonna say that right now. They're amazing. I love them. But I haven't really seen that many action anime adaptations. I don't think I've seen any, to be honest.
They should totally.
Like the ones I do want to watch, I haven't finished the anime. I have to finish the anime. Usually those anime are like really long, so it kind of takes me a while.
They should totally do one of God Eater, even though it was a game adaptation first.
Yeah. God. But yeah, I was so happy when you told me about this live action Naruto anime. I was like,
yeah, I was like wondering how did he know? Like, I knew this man was gonna lose his shit once I told him.
When you sent me the video of that guy talking about it, then like when I just checked my phone, I was going through my subscription list, saw IGN posted a video on it. I was like, oh, okay, so this is really big news, and I was so happy because I've been waiting for a Naruto movie. Like my whole life, I've been thinking, what if they adapted Naruto into live action? How would that look like? I was like. I was hoping like maybe one day, as I get more money and stuff, and like be able to like go to like companies like Lionsgate or whatever, ask them to make this movie. I was thinking of making a Naruto movie, even Attack on Titan. I can make some. Okay, Zack Snyder should also make Attack on Titan because like when I see Man of Steel and 300, and then like the whole color. The whole color that Man of Steel has and how 300 how the color is. I wish that that's how I envision live action Attack on Titan movie being dark and gritty. Cause like it's not gonna be all sunshine and buttercups.
Attack on Titan needs to have the color brown.
Yeah, like it's not gonna be all sunshine and buttercups with while Titans are coming. So. Yeah, that's
There. Do you remember there was the Naruto in Japan.
What do you say?
I remember when Japan made. I'm not sure if they're still making it. I'm pretty sure it was already done. But remember the Naruto play that they had?
Yeah, the Naruto musical.
Yeah.
Yes, it's I don't know when they're gonna start it. When the tour is starting, I don't know if it started already or is it about to start. But I wouldn't mind going and seeing that. It sounds weird, but interesting at the same time. It seems like it'd be pretty fun to look at. Go and see.
I would.
What?
Oh, I would totally go see it. That, and even though this is some of the anime related, but I would totally go see the Yakuza play as well.
Yeah. Like Japan's been making plays and musicals of popular anime lately. Like they have a Tokyo Ghoul play, and they have a
I didn't know that.
I think they have a Sailor Moon one. They're also having a what are they having? JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh,
they're making a musical of that, I think, or is it play?
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, these sound like fun to watch. So. Have you seen a new episode of Naruto yet?
I am catching up. I haven't watched the latest one. I was actually just watching Naruto today. I've only gotten to the part. I've gotten to the part where Might Guy was teaching Guy about how the inner gates and then it was going to the next part where they made. I love their teamwork on how they use to teleport teleport Madara right near guys so you could do like the so you could do his like fifth move. What was it called?
I think morning something elephant. I forgot what it was.
Oh, that was like honestly, I felt that was a bit more. It felt more of a super throwback to the old Naruto.
Yeah, actually, I don't know if you know this, but during the Ninja War, ever since Obito was revealed, they've been using a lot of teamwork to really take down the big ones, like combining their attacks or all using. Like that one time they had the Ten Tails, and they tried to trap it. Like you had the Rock Village just make a giant hole, and then everyone from the Leaf Village just do Fireball Jutsu.
Yeah.
Everyone from the Cloud Village use some lightning attack. I was like, oh, that's awesome. And then how Naruto and Sasuke combine one of their attacks, and then you hear Minato give him his horrible jutsu name.
Oh yeah, it's so funny.
Something Gaiden Alpha's jutsu. I was like, what?
You should make a title for the Japanese video games. They would love it.
Yeah. He probably makes the titles for Capcom video games.
Super amazing, ultra awesome Street Fighter 5. That would be hilarious.
Yeah, that would be. What else? Anything else to talk about here?
Well,
they should make a Gundam movie. A live action Gundam.
I'm surprised they didn't already. I'm surely.
I'm gonna make it. I call it.
You know what? When you call movies, people make them before you.
I know. I hate that. Like I said, you know, when I was in middle school, I was when I decided to be a movie director and start making movies and stuff, I was like, you know what? I will make a Need for Speed movie. And what do you know? A couple years later, Need for Speed came out. I was like,
you know what you need to do? You know what you need to do? Is you should just stop calling movies.
Yeah. Just secretly call them in my head. Don't even blur them out, because I always...
Wait, that Legend of Korra movie you was talking about? That's gonna happen eventually.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, dude, I hope it doesn't. Because I have so many great ideas for a Legend of Korra movie. Like the action scenes, oh my gosh. I'm not gonna say my out loud because there could be some thieves out there, okay? But, you remember when I told you the action scenes that I had in mind, and it sound in my head, it sounds like it's gonna be the dopest thing ever. I can't wait. Can't wait till I get myself out there.
When I want to make when I just had the idea for my Legend of Korra video game, it just wasn't done right the way I wanted it to be when I saw the video game. I don't know if I should say it because I don't want people to get ideas either.
So Five Nights at Freddy's movie, that. No, that shouldn't happen. That shouldn't happen.
I honestly look. I'm gonna be honest. I know I should look at this with an open mindset. But Five Nights at Freddy's is just milked at this point.
This is too much of it right now.
Alright,
it's 5 years to it to leave our mind. Because every time you look around, it's 5 Nights at Freddy's game, movie, something about it.
That can happen. One of the funny things, see, nothing can last 6 months and for something Five Nights at Freddy's to happen, because Five Nights at Freddy's 4 was scheduled for October, but no, Scott Cawthon was here, we're gonna release this for August, then we'll have DLC for October for Five Nights at Freddy's 4. I'm done.
Yeah, it's getting I don't mind them. It's just getting ridiculous. Cause I'm getting scary after the second one. I actually prefer the first one. The first one is what got me creeped out the most. The second one was pretty good well then, I don't know. But,
the second one was more scarier for me. Cause there was a lot you had to manage. It was more than just 4 animatronics falling. Or what you think?
The newest one, I heard that is hard and scary.
It is. But I saw gameplay of that. So like, okay, the whole difference between like Five Nights at Freddy's 1 so 4 is like, well, Five Nights at Freddy's 1, I mean, they don't really look all that scary. If you're just used to the first one, they're not really all that scary. It's just like, oh, jump scare, oh, you got me. I mean, like, just when you see the animatronics, they're cute. I mean, they're not like something to really be messed with. Just when you look at the animatronics from 4 to 1, like they're for 4 to 4, they look like hellish demons. Like,
I know, right?
They
but,
do.
But
it's like the fourth one.
Hold on. So
yeah,
I was gonna say like another movie adaptation. They're doing Warcraft. I think that's coming out next year. Seems interesting. I saw like a movie poster. World of Warcraft. They're calling it Warcraft.
Oh yeah,
the
that's
casting
right.
is pretty good.
Yeah. What about that? What about that long planned Minecraft movie?
Yeah. I don't know. You know they've been doing like documentaries on like Minecraft, like the company who made it. And
yeah.
It's on the I forgot what it comes on. I think it comes on the history. But so they've been announcing the cast for who they have in mind for the new Spider-Man movie, and casting is pretty freaking good. Like, but they haven't wrote the screenplay yet. But I know they got I think Miranda Cosgrove is going to be in, like, all of Peter Parker's romantic interests. Like 3 of Peter Parker's romantic interests are in there.
So okay, Gwen, MJ, and what was the other one?
Was it Betty? Also, they got you know the singer Jacob Latimore.
Yeah.
The black guy, the black kid. Well, he's gonna play as the Flash. I mean, not the Flash. Flash, the bully.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, wait,
I'm just surprised. I'm surprised that they got Miranda Cosgrove in there.
She's a decent actor. She's actually been going to USC, University of Southern California, for filming.
Oh.
And that is pretty much the best film school in America right now. The number 1, is so I read on several sites. And then it's expensive. You can't get in that. I heard you can't even get in that school unless you have special connections.
What role was she playing in?
As one of the love interests.
One of them?
Yeah, one of the 3 love interests. I forgot who the other girls were, but I remember them being pretty cool. I just forgot their name like right now.
Wonder if it's gonna be Harry.
Oh yeah, that was this guy. I forgot his name too. Like they're bringing Jameson back.
Oh!
Can't wait for that.
Oh man, if only they got what's his face? In the first 3 Spider-Man movies, what was his name again? I totally forgot his name. Hold on. It was the guy who played Jameson in the first 3 Spider-Man movies.
Oh yeah, him.
Hold on.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I forgot his name too.
Man, I'm looking him up.
The last movie I seen him in was what was Dark Skies, and that movie was pretty cool. Cause it's about aliens invading this family and like just messing with them for like weeks and stuff. I love the concept of aliens. Because I want it to be real so bad. Like any movie involving aliens, like that one underground movie, Area 51, about these guys sneaking into Area 51 and get to see all of it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish this was real so bad. I wish I was looking into Area 51 right now, just seeing all this. It was one of those found footage movies. And like, they found an alien spaceship in there. I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish this was so real.
How is it like? Is it gonna be like one of those type of horror movies, or is like something like maybe something a bit towards like something, not ET, but you know what I'm talking about.
More towards horror.
Okay, more towards horror. Okay.
Horror thriller. It wasn't really scary. It was just suspenseful and stuff.
All right.
Because when they found the alien stuff, got freaky and creepy. Like,
Ooh, very scary.
like I wish Lost Tapes was also real on Animal Planet. You ever watch that?
Yeah, I used to watch some of the episodes long ago.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, oh, I wish this was real so bad. I wish all of these cryptids were true. But it wasn't.
J.K. Simmons, that was his name.
Yeah, J.K. Simmons. Did you just Google that?
Yes. I wouldn't rest until I found his name.
I would never rest.
You can't forget J. Jonah Jameson. I would be totally ashamed of myself if I didn't Google it.